Hello and welcome to Back to School Night for Glasgow Middle School. My name is Mrs. Vestal and I'll be sharing with you some information about the class I teach and some of my philosophies around learning. Just so you're aware, you can use YouTube for translation for the slides and the information I'm presenting to you. So like I said, my name is Mrs. Vestal and I'm proud to teach history for 7th grade on the team. Just a little bit about the team. It's a group of interdisciplinary students, so it means that the students on the team all share the same teachers for their history, language arts, math, and science classes. So I'm the history teacher, Mrs. Vestal. They have Mrs. Lyons for language arts. They have Mrs. Menard for math and Ms. Eckerman for science. Here's a little bit more about me. I love doing things outdoors, biking, hiking, running. I also play lots of sports. I've been a longtime field hockey, basketball player, track and field. I actually coach Justice's varsity field hockey team and the JV lacrosse team. I grew up originally in New England and Connecticut, went to college in Massachusetts, but I've been living in the DC area for 15 years. I'm also married, and my wife and I have a dog, Fala. She's a Jack Russell Terrier, and she's actually named after Franklin Delano Roosevelt's dog because I'm a history teacher and I love history. So for me, my personal belief with learning is that we believe that students learn their best when they take some ownership over their learning. So making sure that they're engaged in activities during class and really present. We love when they're supported by a strong community of teammates, teachers, family members, and we strive to provide that on the team. And we believe that they learn when they're celebrated for their growth and success. So we're going to work on that this year a lot. We know that students need to be successful, and we know that they can be successful when they attend and participate in all class activities. Participating in class discussions, that means turning on their mics, discussing in the chat, working in breakout rooms, when they complete their classwork activities, and then they look for and use the feedback that they're given, either through Google Classroom or via email or in the class through some way, whether in breakout groups or other things like that. And we also know that when they access and advocate for the supports that they need, they can be successful. So looking for resources to try and answer their questions if they have them, asking teachers for questions when they have them and they can't find the answer as well. During history class, here are some of the things that we're going to be learning. We start right after the Civil War, so we pick up where 6th grade history left off, learning about Reconstruction. That's where we are right now. And we go through expensive expansion, industrialization into the early 1900s with World War I through World War II and the Cold War. And we cover a lot of different units in between then. And we kind of end up with the civil rights movement and globalization more to present day. In every unit we will be doing a variety of reading, writing, thinking, discussing. We use primary sources and lots of other applications throughout this year. We will have formative assessments, which are checks for understanding during the learning process. That's normally what we do every day in class. The normal classwork that's provided through Google Classroom, that's being done, and the classwork is expected to be done during class, but can be finished for homework if a student runs out of time in class. We will have summative assessments as well, and those are going to be delivered during class. And they're really times for the students to show what they've learned, show how they think about something, and show what they know about the content and their skills. A lot of the summatives we'll do in history class will look at primary sources, pull out evidence, read a passage, and respond to a prompt, things like that. We will also be providing feedback on students throughout asynchronous work on Mondays and other activities throughout the week. Every student on the team is lucky to have an elective called Strategies for Success. And during Strategies for Success, we, throughout the whole team, we have really high expectations of our students, but we know that we need to give supports and scaffold and really help to usher students through their middle school experience, and Strategies for Success allows us to do that. We work across the content areas, so English, science, math, and history, in order to provide enrichment and intervention activities. We help with academic organization, self-advocacy and accountability, but then there's also some really unique opportunities. They'll get the chance to participate in essay writing contests and other college and career readiness activities through Strategies for Success. Finally, for teacher support, I'm available in office hours for students on Monday mornings from 10 to 10:45 and Thursday afternoons from 2:30 to 3:30. Parents can contact me via email. My email address is on the board here, slvestal@fcps.edu. You can access information on Blackboard 24/7 about our syllabus and the grid, so knowing what we're doing every week. Students should know that everything we do in class is through Google Classroom, so all of their activities and homework and announcements will be put there. They also know how to get a hold of me. They also can email me or communicate through Google Classroom as well, and the grid will be posted there as well. And there's plenty of online resources that will support students learning throughout the year. We've been starting to use some of them, and we'll introduce more and more of them as we go throughout the year. Please feel free to reach out to me. I strive to get back to emails within 24 hours or sooner when I get them. For you supporting your child at home, we know there's lots of things going on and lots of families at home, but we ask that you talk to your student, ask what they did in class, ask if they have any work, ask if they're where their grid is and what activities they're learning or unit they're learning, check in with them about their homework, if they finished their classwork, things like that. So just having some touch points at home is really helpful and supportive. And then finally, for supplies, they definitely need their computer charged and ready to go every day. We love if they have a pencil and pen and some scrap paper or a notebook next to them in case they need it. Having their agenda or some kind of an agenda to help them keep track of their assignments and due dates. For a lot of students, that's really helpful, and so we recommend that. Finally, we're looking forward to a great year. I loved being able to present to you guys, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And please reach out to me if you have any questions whatsoever or if I can do anything to help. Bye.